Welcome back. Today we are going to get into a live walking meditation with me, your host. I'm really excited to bring some of these short meditations to this podcast in order to find new ways to connect to our physical body through all the media platforms, all the variety of ways we can move our body and connect to our truth, to our source. So today we're walking. This is just a short meditation that you can do with me. I'm taking you on my morning walk. So if you have any intention as you're beginning this walk, it's a beautiful opportunity to just scan through the energy field and notice any emotions that you have, any senses that you're experiencing. This is one of the best ways that you can connect into your physical body, is by feeling your emotions, feeling your senses. So much of what we do in society now is to push down our emotions or push away the senses. This new earth is a place of heightened sensitivity, and sometimes it's not conducive to the way that we think we want to live our lives. But there is great opportunity to really sink into our humanness when we do this. So just scanning the body, noticing any emotions. If you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling excited, just noticing, not judging, just taking in the information. Noticing any senses you feel as you start this walk. Are you feeling warm? Are you feeling cool? Are you feeling perfectly comfortable with the temperature? Can you feel any piece of clothing on your body? Can you feel your palms with your fingers as you make fists gently? Morning. Just feeling the swinging of your arms. Taking a deep breath. Feeling the breath move the body. Noticing if it lifts your chest or lifts your stomach, if it moves neither, if it moves both. So we're just starting to really habitate the body. This high precision tool that is our communication device. It's literally a telephone between ourself and our soul. So scanning, noticing anything that comes up. Again, not judging, just noticing. And as we're noticing, as we're completing this body scan, you can run through the chakra centers if that's something that you feel comfortable with. In a gentle, easy way. We're not really trying to concentrate or focus. We're not really trying to focus intensely on anything. We're just gently scanning. As you're reviewing and completing that gentle scan over the body, start to become aware also of the ground in front of you. Just looking at the steps, just 3 or 4 steps in front of you. When we focus on the earth, this is already grounding our energy. Grounding our energy supports us when we're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, anxious, when we start to spiral and we're having circular thoughts, when we've been in the computer for too long. So it helps us to just bring our energy back to the ground, back to the earth. And become aware of the earth around you, to the left, to the right, behind you. become aware of the entire space around you, where you are now. Seeing yourself as just a part of that space as you move your way through it. And then bringing your consciousness to the bottoms of your feet, the soles of your feet. Noticing the heel, the ball of the foot, the inside and the outside of the foot, and becoming aware of the pressure of your weight on them as they connect to the earth. It becomes like a rolling massage for the foot, starting at the heel, rolling up. A little speed massage. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And then from your feet, bring your awareness to your ankles, to the flexion and extension of your ankle with each step. And mess around with it a little bit. Really hyperextend, hyperflex. Noticing the range of motion here, and maybe even promising to stretch that space later. Bringing your awareness up to the calves, noticing how your calves feel as you take larger steps. So maybe for just 10 or 15 steps, take larger steps, really press into it. Feeling the calves activate. Digging in, as they say. And then bring your awareness to your knees. Those of you that have had knee injuries or knee surgeries, and those of you that haven't had knee injuries and knee surgeries, sending some gratitude and love to this knee joint, this hinge, how it makes everything possible in this walking process. Moving up to the quadriceps and the hamstrings, the quadriceps in the front of the legs, the hamstrings in the back of the legs. You feel your quadriceps each time you extend your leg out, and your hamstrings you'll feel when you're raising your leg up in the back. Just becoming conscious of their contribution to this whole workflow. Bringing your consciousness now up to your hip joints. Those of you that have had hip injuries or pain or stiffness or tightness or surgeries, just connecting with that space there. We can now reach this area without stopping our meditation and walking. So you can bring your hands to your hips. To the first left side, bring your left hand to your left hip. Our left side represents our divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy doesn't mean it's only for women, only more than having a left hip means that you're only a woman. So we all have left sides of our body. We all have feminine energy. This is about creativity and emotions and going with the flow and allowing, receiving. This is where collaboration occurs. Bringing your right hand to your right hip now, into that masculine side of the body. This is our side of action, of structure, putting a plan on it, making it happen, pushing through. Just connecting there, having gratitude for those energies on both sides. Considering times when you've been really in your most divine masculine and your most divine feminine energy, when you really felt in flow, when you really felt like you were in that action and structured energy. And then putting them together, both hands on both hips, just walking here, noticing how this happens so fluidly and beautifully when the left and the right, the masculine and the feminine energy are able to work together. Bringing the hands back alongside the body, swinging the arms, moving up the body. Coming into your solar plexus, feeling your core, holding you straight up, pulling your abs in as you walk, coming up to your heart and your shoulders, dropping the shoulders back, lifting the heart up. Noticing how you're holding your head and your neck. Turning the head side to side. Taking a deep breath for the beautiful mechanics of this physical body. Swinging the arms, moving around in a way that might be atypical to how you walk, but just shaking around and having so much gratitude for this body. Arms go across the body and then straight up, out and across, straight up. Take a couple steps backwards, take a couple steps sideways. Just moving around in time and space, taking up space with your body. So much of the way that we live now, we're making these tiny, tiny movements on computers, watching your hand move just 1/8 of an inch and a click, 1/8 of an inch and a click all day long. We get conditioned to only live in small spaces. You're on airplanes, your body is almost folded in half. On the train, in your car, how you are having to sit in the car, not moving your elbows out. So now we kind of express that freedom and come back to really using the space. Good morning. And we'll bring this into our energetic body now. Coming to the root chakra at the base of the tailbone. There are 7 chakras. We'll comb through each one of them just to connect in. The root chakra is at the base of the tailbone. It's all about survival. It's about, do I have food? Do I have money? Do I have security? It can be dislodged if we're feeling anxious. But it can be secured when we feel ourselves connected to the planet. So we're going to connect with our tailbone. The color is red here. And we're going to bring that energy from our tailbone and visually drop the energy down from the tailbone through the legs all the way to the center of the earth. As if we're dropping a huge anchor. Feeling the weight of our footsteps. Dragging that anchor. So we feel very connected to the planet. Visualizing that energy swirling clockwise at a healthy rate. It's not too fast, it's not too slow. It's just right in the middle. You can bring your hand up in the air and you can kind of trace the pattern that you want that energy to be swirling. Moving up to the sacrum, the color here is orange. The feelings here are about belonging. It's about creation, so our creativity lies. It's about our emotions. And so The negative feelings here can be feeling like we don't belong somewhere. This is also where our sexual energy lies, where we literally are creating life here. So energy is all in that pelvic bowl. So visualizing that the pelvis as a bowl holding this energy. The color is orange, and we're swirling that bowl of energy around in a circle the same way, at the same pace as the root chakra. So you can bring your index finger and your pinky out into the air and visualize that you're swirling both of those at the same rate. Noticing if you feel any sense of one of them wanting to go slower. They all work together. Now bringing your awareness to your solar plexus, right in the pit of your stomach. Someone hit you in the stomach and you got the wind knocked out of you, they say. That's right where your solar plexus is. There's no better way to explain it. The color here is yellow. The association is with your will and your confidence. This is your power center. The negative emotions here are if we're feeling powerless, if we've lost control. And the balance is that we feel very confident. So these first three chakras are all about the physical world. Feeling like we belong. In the old times, if you didn't belong, it was a security, it was a safety, it was a survival instinct. If you didn't belong, you weren't getting any of the food, you weren't getting any of the fire. So belonging is so important to our survival. Confidence and feeling like we have some kind of sense of control is so important. Feeling like our basic needs are met is so important. These first three chakras are all about our physical experience. Coming now to the heart chakra, right in the center of your heart. The color is green. The emotion is, of course, all about love. And this hub, this center here, is where we're giving and receiving love. Just like the heart, we're clearing old stagnation and pumping new, fresh prana and chi and vitality into our body. You can put your hand on your heart. Just connect here. This is the portal between the lower chakras that represent the physical body and the upper chakras that represent the spiritual bodies. It's a crossroads, it's an intersection. Connecting to the heart, that color green, connecting to the times that you feel loved. You give love and you receive love. And visualizing this chakra spinning at the same rate as the three previous chakras. They're all so happily spinning. Their colors are so vibrant. Intuitively, if you feel one of the chakras is lighter in color, or one of them is muddied in color, that's a direct reflection of that chakra's energy spinning too fast or spinning too slow. And we can rebalance them with exactly what we're doing. Coming up to the throat chakra, this chakra is all about self-expression. Are you heard? Are you understood? The color is blue. This is associated with our thyroid. Just connecting with that throat chakra, visualizing it spinning along with the other four chakras, stretching the neck side to side or lifting your chin up. putting your hand on your throat, noticing if the left or the right side feels any tension. This is such a key space for women. The throat chakra and the adrenals. The adrenals associated with our solar plexus and with our root chakra both. Moving on to our third eye, that space between the brows and up just an inch. If you focus on this for a week, you might start to feel a pressure or a swirling or a tingling on your third eye as you start to waken that up. It starts to decalcify. The color here is purple. This is all about intuitively seeing. Coming to the top of the head, to the crown, the very top of your head. This is how we connect into source energy. This is how we receive God. This is how we communicate, or our prayers send up, or our meditations send up. It's from here. You can bring your hand to your head and pat it or rub around in a circle, visualizing that energy center. The color is white, swirling as well. Everything's in alignment. All 7 chakras spin at the same tempo. That crown chakra connecting all the way up through the sky, past the trees, past the birdies, all the way up through the atmosphere into space, all the way out to the edge of space, the infinite space, connecting into your exact place. Where your truth lies, where you connect to God, where all the answers sit. And taking 3 good deep breaths as you feel all those chakras spinning at the same speed. It's like a key that has unlocked. And that energy from your divine source flows down from the infinite space, down through the crown, past the third eye, past the throat, through the back between the shoulders, past the heart chakra, past the solar plexus, down past the sacrum, the tailbone, down the legs into the ground, into the center of the earth. So taking those 3 deep breaths, just like someone has a big pitcher of water that they're pouring down. Passing all the way through, rinsing through all of those chakra centers. Keep the breath nice and long and don't stop at the ground. When you get to the feet, keep pouring all the way down into the center of the earth. Once you feel that energy flowing, raise that energy back up, pulling from the center of the earth up. Through that connection, through your feet, through your legs, through your tailbone, up through the spine, passing the sacrum, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown, all the way up into that same space that you connected with, where all your angels are sitting and cheering. 3 deep breaths, pulling that up. The first few times that you do this, it might feel like you're having some struggle to get through all the way and down all the way. You can't necessarily visualize it. We're clearing the first 2 times. That's why we're taking these deep breaths as we do it. And now I want you to see it happening easily. I want you to take yourself and externalize yourself, seeing yourself from 3 feet away, like as if you're walking 3 steps behind you. And just visualize this energy pouring straight down, so simply, and then pulling straight up. Sound effects to make it more realistic. Just visualizing that energy shooting straight down, washing over with the exhale, With the inhale, pulling it right back up and through. Exhaling, it comes down. Inhaling, it comes up. And you can set this to your steps. So let's say we take 2 steps, left, right to pull down. And we take 2 steps, left, right to pull up. Okay, we'll do it together. I'll count the steps. We're going to begin with an inhale. Ready? Breathing in, pulling the energy down. Left, right. Pulling it up. Left, right. Pulling it down. Left, right. Pulling it up. Left, right. Pulling it down. Left, right. Pulling it up. Left, right. 2 more. Pulling it down. Left, right. Pulling it up. Left, right. Last one. Pulling it down. Left, right. Pulling it up. Left, right. Keeping that going as you feel comfortable. If you want to switch it, if you want to move, instead of pulling down with the inhale, you want to pull up with the inhale. All these different ways of doing things that give you information about what feels right, that we can then analyze later back in our lab, back in our thinking time. But for right now, I really want you just to stay present and conscious with your body in this experience. Isn't it beautiful to just feel how far the mind is from us right now? It's just amazing to know that we can actually attain that opportunity. Staying with the breath. Left, right. Maybe you find your own cadence that works better for you. Maybe your breath is shorter or longer, or you're breathing in deeper or more shallow, whichever it is. Make a cadence that works for you, and just take a few breaths here on your own. So beautiful. I'm so glad to spend this time with you. To wrap up this meditation, feeling so much gratitude for this beautiful body that we've been blessed to have this experience with. Our human body allows us to shift our emotions, to shift our mindset. We're able to take control of how we want to live. The body gives us the experiences, it gives us the information so that we can shift, and the body gives us the information so that we can recognize. It speaks to us, it communicates to us. We can practice becoming more aware of the messages that it's sharing with us when we do things like this. One last deep breath. So much gratitude, seeing your entire aura larger and larger and larger. The energy around you grows out larger. It glows brighter. You are so aligned. You are human. You are beautiful. You are blessed. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.